Hi, welcome to Lecture 7. In this lecture we're going to discuss body language and the effect that that can have on your self-confidence. By the way, I hope if you watched Lecture 6 first, I do hope that you've arranged that day for yourself. So anyway, body language. Let's have a look at this and how it impacts your confidence. The human body is the best picture of the human soul, Ludwig Wittgenstein said. I'll explain what that means now. With your body language, people judge. Remember, people make snap judgments. That is consciously. But people also make instant decisions about you unconsciously. That means without them consciously thinking that they're making a decision about you. In fact, people will either be impressed or unimpressed based mostly on your body language, either consciously or unconsciously. In other words, they're impressed with you either on a conscious level, they don't like you and literally say to themselves, I don't like you, or unconsciously. And this is based on your body language. There was a chap, I can't remember who it was, back in the 70s, psychologist who studied people, who said that, I think it's something like 90% of messages we convey to other people are not done through the words and our voice, it's actually done through our body language. So to show this to you so that you can grasp this, have you ever met someone and instantly liked or disliked them? Well, that is because your unconscious mind, it recognized something in them. You would have picked up a signal from their body language. So let's say, for example, you meet somebody, you shake their hand, instantly you don't like that person. What's actually happened there is their body, their facial expression, a twitch, can be the slightest thing, has your unconscious mind, which sees everything, has picked up on that slight twitch or the slight twitch in the face, whatever it is. It's then raced through at lightning speed excuse me, into its memory banks, and it has matched that same twitch with somebody else who you didn't like. Now, you've probably been proven right? When you knew that you didn't like somebody and you've been proven right later. Same, of course, can happen when you meet somebody and you instantly like them. And again, you end up, being proven right. So when you look and feel confident, it will shine through your body language. Now, everybody, because of their unconscious mind, is an expert at reading body language. So you can change your body language to even appear confident. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because you've probably heard of the mind-body connection, and it's very true. Physiology affects you psychologically. So by using positive body language, even if it's forced initially, it will power up your confidence at lightning speed. So if, for example, you start walking more confident, even though your confidence is a little bit lower, just by doing that physiological and conscious feat of walking a little bit quicker, that will affect you psychologically. So that boosts your confidence. You see how it's all connected? This is how it all works. So I want you to become acutely aware of your body language and what message you are projecting to a judgmental world. Remember, the world is judging you all the time. So bearing in mind that your physiological state deeply affects your psychological state, please do the following to turbocharge your confidence. These are some of my suggestions. Obviously, you can go out and look and research on Google other things that you can do as well. Smile a genuine smile. False smiles are easy to detect. So, by smiling a genuine smile at somebody, this in turn makes you feel good, it makes them feel good, it causes rapport, improves the relationship. But not only that, starts to boost your confidence as well. I did mention speed just before. Start walking 20% faster than what you would normally walk. Again, if you look at confident people, I'm not telling you to zoom around and rush around and be darting here and there like a headless chicken. No, but just speed up by about 20%, because that physiology, that speed in movement, causes a psychological effect which in turn boosts your confidence. Look at your posture here. The good posture is the one in the middle. Look at people who don't have posture, or when they're feeling down, which is through a lack of self-confidence as well. They're slouching, they have a flat back, rounded shoulders, forward head, etc. Have a nice balanced, stood, upright posture. And again, remember, this is affecting you psychologically. When you meet somebody, have good eye contact with them. Really look into their eyes. As you shake the hand, look at them directly in the eye. That is what confident people do. So remember, you might have to force this if you're not quite confident yet at meeting new people, but by forcing this technique, it will build your confidence. When it comes to your handshake, do a nice firm handshake. Even if you're female, people don't like a wet fish, a wet, sloppy, weak handshake, unless you're the queen, of course, or you're a dignitary who's shaking hands, 300 hands a day. That is totally different. So give a nice firm handshake. Don't go too tight. Somebody who presses too tightly and squeezes too tightly, it's usually a sign that they're trying to impress you. And again, that can stem actually from a lack of self-confidence. So just nice and firm, not overly hard, not overly soft. So here's your confidence booster exerciser. Walk 20% faster than normal for the next few days. Be conscious of it. Just speed up a little bit. Like I said before, don't go zooming around, but just speed up. Retain eye contact for longer when you're talking with people. Look at them directly in the eyes. Keep your posture in check. Make sure you're stood in a positive fashion. And what I'd also like you to do, again, I've been getting you in these lectures to observe people. It's quite fascinating as well. I'm not asking it for it to become a hobby of yours just until your confidence is really growing, which it's growing now anyway. Just spend a few minutes noticing on TV, the internet, YouTube, at work, in your local cafe or bar, the posture of confident people and non-confident people, and really, really, really spot the difference, and make sure that your posture, your body language is not that of the people who don't have confidence. So remember, again, have a little bit of fun with this, but just bear in mind, just to reiterate again, your unconscious mind loves repetition, so it'll all be sinking in there as you're learning and as you're growing and as your confidence is growing as well. So remember, your physiology affects your psychology. So even if you force these physiological body language techniques on yourself, that will naturally increase your confidence. Now, in lecture 8, it's one of the most powerful things, second most powerful thing I can do for you. And we're actually going to anchor that confidence so that you can call upon it, a confident state, super confident state, whenever you want it. It really is powerful. So I'll see you on lecture 8. This is Robert D. Hamilton wishing you all the best, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much indeed.